Good evening, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I actually looked at the Jewel ad for like this coming week, starts tomorrow. I looked at it actually super like not super late, I guess, last night, but I stayed up a little past midnight, and so or maybe around 1 o'clock, something like that. So they had the ad out for Tuesday. Normally they have like the sneak peek, and so did Valley Produce too, so I was actually able to check both of those. And then Caputo's didn't have theirs until like mid-afternoon today. I didn't even bother to check my sales papers because I'd already seen all of the preview ads, so I sort of already know roughly what I'm going to get without making the official ad for this week, or my official list for this week using all of the ads. So like I was saying, I took a look at Jewel's ad for this week, and I was sort of thinking, and I probably realized that it was like a week too early, I was thinking that Monopoly started this week. And I'm a little nervous just because I haven't heard or seen anything like advertised about it. And I don't really remember like last year entirely, like if they did any advertising like pre like Monopoly or not. I just know that like I probably wasn't expecting it. Was like, oh yeah, like, you know, it started or whatever in like March, because I think it was the first week of March, because I looked actually, because I was like, shouldn't it have started like this week, since technically this week runs until the sales will run until March 1st or March 2nd, something like that. Also too, on I think it was Monday, I was absolutely convinced that it was a week ahead of when it should be. I thought we were already done with February last Monday. Like, I thought today should have been the 1st. And like I said, I was totally convinced of that, and I was actually almost ready to flip my calendar too, because I was like, oh well, like today's Monday, so I'll just flip it for tomorrow, like today, like, you know, why do I need to have it up for another day? I totally thought yesterday was like the 28th, and today would have been the 1st. Like, that's what I was thinking, like all day yesterday, and like at 2 or 3 different points in the day I thought that too. And like I said, it wasn't until I finally looked at actually I think it was when I looked at the Jewel ad, and I was like, wait, these sales start or like run until the 1st. I was like, this has to be last week's ad. And then I was like, it can't be, because it says sneak peek and these weren't the same deals that I did from the last week. So like I said, I was completely convinced up until that point. And then I looked at my phone, and I was like, oh, it is. Like, today's only like the what is today? The 22nd now? So yeah, that was the time it would have said on my phone last night. So like I said, I was completely like just out of it. Like, I thought we were a whole week ahead of, you know, we lost a whole week of the year already. No, we didn't. And like I said, I think that Jewel's, you know, like I said, the Monopoly sales should be starting next week, but I always thought that they did do some sort of like a little preview, like, oh, coming soon, like the Monopoly thing or whatever. So it does scare me a little bit that maybe they won't have it this year. Like, honestly, they've consistently had it. I actually don't know. I want to say at least for the last like 4 years probably. But honestly, I think they've had it for consistently even before then. However, back when I started couponing about 10 years ago, they like, I think maybe we're just introducing it, or again, maybe I just didn't pay attention to it that much. I know they definitely didn't do it when I was couponing at Jewel, like I said, about 10 years ago. Or I think it's been over 10 years now. I think it's going on 11 years, I think, something like that. I think I started couponing in the beginning of 2011, I believe. My dad started couponing at the end of 2010. Like, I think he started either November or December or something like that, and then I started couponing like in the spring, like just a couple of like months after that. Like, I want to say I started in maybe February, maybe March, but again, like, I know at that time Jewel didn't have it. So again, that would have been about like 11 years ago. And then they introduced it, I know, at one point, and I was kind of into it maybe like that second year, and maybe they did it, like I said, the first year. I just wasn't paying attention. But then I know they also did other things too. Like, I remember they did like where, again, for like every $100 you spent, or $10 or something like that, I don't know what it was, 20 maybe, you got like a little sticker, and then you could use the stickers to like earn not points, but earn like rewards for like free like, I don't know, tableware sort of and stuff like that. I forget what it was, and I want to say it was like almost through Rachel Ray or something like that. Like maybe that's what it was. But I remember my friend knew that I was a couponer at the time, and her mom was like also sort of big into couponing a little bit too. And so I know that she had told me, she was like, oh, we got like a whole new set of like bowls or something like that from like that deal. And I remember I did it, but I don't think I ever ended up turning it in because I was very inconsistent with Jewel. Like Walgreens and CVS, I think I went to like almost every single time, but Jewel, like I'd shop like a couple of deals and then I wouldn't like shop at Jewel at all. And honestly kicking myself a little bit because Jewel used to have, like looking back at it, they had so many good deals that like were just sales and stuff like that I should have taken advantage of. Because literally like nowadays, like that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like it's just really smart sale shopping. It's very little actual couponing. So anyways, yeah, but like I said, I know that again consistently, maybe they like, you know, didn't do it a year or two, but again I wasn't totally like consistent over the last couple of years that I've been consistent. I've noticed that they have been too, at least. And again, maybe that was just for me, but I don't, like I said, I don't remember really like the start of when again I started couponing that they did that, or again it was really maybe that advertised. Like I said, I don't know. I want to say like the second year I did, I believe that they had it, but they had it, I want to say, at a different time. Like they had it in November or something like that, like near Christmas time. And so, because I remember I watched a video like not too long ago from, like I said, when I was couponing way back then, because I was trying to figure out actually like a deal or something like that that I did that was like convinced myself that I was like, I know I like did that or something, I don't know. Anyways, I had to go back and watch the video, and I remember like doing the video and I was like, oh yeah, here are all my little Jewel pieces. And I actually think that it was like right around, like I said, Christmas time, or maybe like January, maybe like November, sometime maybe in between there. And so like I said, I really think that, because I think it was when I started couponing at CVS, and I didn't start doing that until November, but I started couponing at Walgreens back at the beginning when I first started, which like I said was probably March or April or something like that. But anyways, I remember, like I said, the pieces like were sitting on my desk and they were like in the video. That's how I know that, you know, and I mentioned it too in the video. But either way, like I said, I think they used to do it at different times. Now it's almost always that first week of March, at least. I've noticed that that's when they do it. And like I said, I'm really scared just because I haven't seen any like, you know, like big sort of advertisements or anything like that. I do think though that, like, I don't know entirely how it works. I think that it's like sponsorship, partial sponsorship sort of things and stuff like that as well. But I feel like it is very popular and gets a lot of like people to sort of shop the stores, because I know that a lot of people do play and like play the Monopoly game, you know, at Jewel. And I think that they do sort of like, for me too, like I will sort of go a little extra, like knowing I'm going to get more game pieces or, you know, whatever and stuff like that at Jewel. You know, like I said, versus like if I was shopping in a different store or something like that. So like I said, I know that at least for me too, I sort of make it a little bit more of a point to like do deals at Jewel and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, so I have, like I said, been looking forward to that, but I haven't, like I said, really seen any advertisement or anything like that yet for it. And like I said, I thought that like normally they'd like put something in the ad like either the week or 2 weeks before, like saying that like it was coming up. And so I don't entirely remember. That's just what I thought. But I also don't know, like maybe last year I sort of knew the date or the time roughly when it started, but this year I was definitely like, it should be this week, and I thought it was the wrong week, and now I'm all screwed up. But I'm still, like I said, I'm assuming that it probably starts next week if it is going to hold true to tradition and when they've normally been doing it. But like I said, I am a little nervous that maybe they won't. I don't know. And also too, I'm nervous that like maybe some of the deals won't be as good as, you know, just because of like grocery prices, all that kind of stuff, like, you know, and maybe some of the rewards or the free coupons and all that kind of stuff. Because honestly guys, I could only get so many free water bottles last year. Like I seriously probably got close to a like maybe 2 24 packs or at least a 24 pack worth of water for free last year, which is awesome. But like every single time it was like one little, you know, water bottle that I was getting, or like 2 or 3 like a week or something like that, and it was just sort of getting a little crazy. Also too, I do hope, again, if they wind up doing it again this year, but like I know that there was a couple times where it had like coupons, like, you know, for free products, and I had one for, I remember this happened a couple times though too, where like it didn't take the coupon out of my account, and so I thought that I still had it in there, or it advertised that it was supposed to be a specific size, and I was like, there's no way that it's supposed to be like that size one. But then I bought it and it wasn't, but the picture, I remember it was like the ibuprofen, I think, showed it as a smaller like size, like a 24 count or something like that, but they had it and they said, oh, you get the 100 count for free, and I was like, that doesn't make sense, it should be the 24 count. And I remember I bought the 100 count just because that was what it said and not the picture. I didn't go off the picture, and like I said, it ended up being the wrong one because I didn't get it for free, and I paid something like $7 or $10 or something crazy. So like I said, I was super bummed out about that. I still remember it. There is a handful of like couponing deals that I have done in my life that stand out to me because I know that there were coupons that were not taken off. One was, there was a 75-cent off coupon on Colgate toothpaste at Walgreens that the cashier did not scan. I had 4 of them and she didn't scan one of them. This was one of the first deals I also did at Walgreens. And I was really mad because, like, not that 75 cents would have really made that big of a difference, but I was just like, this all went perfectly, like my haul and everything like that, and everything that I planned on getting except for that 75-cent off coupon. The other one was like a handful of years later at Walgreens again. I had 4 coupons for, I think it was like St. Joseph's aspirin or something like that. I had 4 of them, and again, one of them the cashier didn't end up scanning, and I was like, and I was supposed to pay like pennies out of pocket or something like that for like the transaction. And I remember I did 2 transactions. The first one was, like I said, like 25 cents or something like that. The second one was like $1.25, and I was like, something's not right here. And then I looked and he didn't scan one of the coupons. Those are 2 of the biggest ones. And again, that one from Jewel that, like I said, was on the wrong size, the ibuprofen, because I remember going over it in my head over and over and over last year, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Like, it should be the, you know, like the 24 count. Like, that makes more sense to give you that one for free than the giant, you know, 100 count or whatever it was. And I was like, I was right. But then I didn't want to use the 25 count and then get it and it still not be right. So that's why those are like 3 that stick out in my mind as far as like coupons that didn't get scanned. Again, there's been other ones and other like weird transactions and stuff like that that maybe didn't work out or whatever. But like I said, there was a handful of, like I said, those 2 from Walgreens for some reason will just like forever stick with me. And again, I don't know why it was, but you know, again, I feel like the aspirin one, it was more just because like I knew I was only going to pay like $1 in total out of pocket, like less than $1, and I was like so proud of myself until one of the coupons didn't work, and it made my like percentage and my savings and my net cost all off, and like to this day it sort of haunts me too. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I will have the haul though for you guys on Thursday, along with, I looked up to Walgreens. I think I have a small little, hopefully works out scenario at Walgreens. And then again too, I looked for Jewel stuff and Valley Produce Caputo's. And then 2, we're also going to have to make a slight little run to Walmart because I know there's a couple things we'll have to get at Walmart that we can't get at Aldi. My mom asked for, actually it was funny because today she was going to take me to go return the stuff I needed to exchange the sizes for or whatever. And so she was going to take me this morning, but I still wasn't even up and dressed. I actually got up early though this morning, but she took Jack to school and then went to Walmart, and I was like, I'm not coming with to drop Jack off at school. That's way too early. So anyways, she ended up going there and she needed some K-Cups, specifically her kind of K-Cups, which is the Folgers vanilla biscotti kind. She said that they had like 2 left on the shelf, but they were on the top shelf and she couldn't reach them. And I was like, Mom, that is when as a short person you just go over there and you ask somebody for help. Because again, like, you know, just we can't reach that high up, and again, like, not gonna go scaling the side of the the shelves to go and get it, but like there's people working there, you just ask them like for, you know, help. And so like I said, that's why we have to pick that up today, or on Saturday when we go. And there was a couple of other things too. She asked for French bread, and honestly Aldi doesn't have fresh French bread. Walmart has it, and it used to be 99 cents. Honestly, I feel like the price will probably be more money than that now, but no other grocery store had it, and she wants to use it for the weekend, so I also don't feel like buying it on Thursday and then using it, you know, like it being stale by the time Sunday or Saturday rolls around. Then she's going to use it. So I think Caputo's maybe has not French bread, but they have some other type. And so either way though, I'm just going to get her the French bread probably at Walmart. And I thought there was like one or two other things that I was like, oh, I probably can't actually get that at Aldi. But I think there was just other things maybe she asked for that I was like, oh yeah, I can get that at Aldi. I don't remember. Like I said, I really feel like there was something else and it's gonna haunt me. Oh, I have to return my stuff. That's what it is. Or exchange it. I need to exchange it for the right size. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. I can't forget about that. That's the biggest thing that I keep, like, that's the main reason we were gonna go to Walmart on Sunday, and then we didn't, and then my mom went today, and then I didn't end up going. So anyways, guys, that's a big thing. I can't forget about that. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, I'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.